let me finish my question first. Who can tell me what you know about being safe in a fire? What do you know about being safe in a fire? This young lady has to jump out of her seat and talk to me. What do you know about being safe in a fire? Speak up loud so I can hear you.
If there's a fire and your clothes is on fire, you stop, drop, and roll.
What is your name? Everybody say, go Ziani.
Go, Ziani.
That is an excellent answer and a correct answer. Ziani said, if there is a fire and your clothes are on, put your hands down, and your clothes are on fire, you stop,
go,
drop, and roll. Here's the really cool part I love about when students like Deani start off my presentation with stop, dropping, and rolling. It gets me very excited. Why? Because that means I get to stop talking and you get to start working. So I'm going to ask your teacher to give me one boy and one girl who are people of good character. Which means, are we listening?
Yes.
Good character tells me the type of people that you are or you're growing to be. And of impeccable integrity. Do we know what that is? Yes. Let me explain it to you.
Okay.
Your integrity is what you do when the teacher is in the classroom looking at you, and more important, when the teachers are out of the classroom not looking at you. Also, they need to be able to do their homework, pay attention, follow directions, and are good leaders. One boy, one girl.
Come on, Justin.
That's funny that she picked you, because you and I know why I'm telling you that's funny why she picked you. Exactly. Exactly. All right, so here we are. What's your name?
Jasim.
Jasim and Ruki. Okay, Jasim and Ruki. Everybody give them a hand. Now, what's really cool about Jasim and Ruki is they get to be my volunteers because they're people of good character and integrity. So in other words, they're leaders. So what do you need to do to have yourself come up here, your children to come up here? You need to follow what they're doing from this point forward, right? Everybody would agree with that? Because guess what? I'm going to call up for some more volunteers later on. So we'll see who the teacher picks then. So right now we're going to have Jasim come over here. Then we're going to have Ruki stand right here. Because who should go first in all things in life? God. Beautiful. Who? The girl. Boys, look at me, boys. Every time there's a chance to go first, girls always go first. Look at me. Go with that. Just go with that. You'll do better in life. You'll do better in life. So anyway, is Ruki on fire right now? Okay, so let's be serious for a minute, because I told you we're going to have fun, but we also got to learn. So does Ruki look like she's on fire right now? So why are we trying to play around and tell me she is? She is not on fire right now. But guess what? I'm a pretty cool magician. Ruki is now on fire. Is she really on fire? No. Of course not. We're going to pretend that she is. And if we're pretending that she is that a funny thing? No. Should she be standing at me looking like the beautiful supermodel going? No, she should not. What do we learn to do if our body and clothes are on fire? Everybody.
Stop, drop, and roll.
So Ruki, look at me. If you're on fire right now, we should stop. We should drop down to our belly. Down to our bellies. And we should roll to put that fire out. How about we cover up that face? Cover your face up. Roll. Roll the other way. Roll the other way. Roll the other way. Good job. Freeze. Stand up. Come on. All right. Good job. Everybody give her a hand. Hold on 1 second. Even though you clean my carpet, we got to clean you off. All right. Good job. Have a seat. Good job. Everybody give Ruki a hand.
All right, Ruki.
Jasim, right? Yes. Jasim, good. Is Jasim on fire? No. Jasim is now on fire. Is he really on fire? No, he is not. But what should he do if he was on fire? Now, Good job. Let's clean you off. Thank you for cleaning that carpet. So listen, on a serious note, again, is being on fire a funny thing? No. When you're on fire, if your body and clothes are on fire, that's painful. You want to put that fire out. We're laughing because we're in this nice, warm environment on this cold day. But it's actually a nice day. And we're comfortable. But if you were on fire, there's nothing funny about that. There's nothing funny about that. When I'm not working at the fire department, I work for St. Barnabas Burn Center. And the burn center is where people who get burns, small burns or large burns, they go to heal those burns. They're not laughing. Their families are not laughing. Because there's nothing funny about that. So we have to make sure, even though, like I said, we're going to have fun, we're going to laugh, we're going to joke, but we're going to learn. We're going to learn. And in order to learn, sometimes you have to know when something is funny and when something isn't funny. I tell some pretty funny jokes and I do some pretty entertaining things, but being on fire isn't funny. Everybody agree?
Yes.
All right, so once again, if our bodies and clothes are on fire, what should we do?
Stop, drop, and roll.
Stop, drop, and roll. Now let's confuse you just a little bit. I will answer all your questions when I'm done. Just remember your questions. Let's confuse you just a little bit. So we're going to see if your ears and your eyes are open. You are not on fire. We are not on fire. So should we stop, drop, and roll? No. Right. So then my question becomes, what should we do? We are not on fire, but we see a fire, or we smell smoke, or the smoke detector goes off. Beep, 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 beep. We see a fire, we smell smoke, or the smoke detector goes off. Beep, 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 beep. What should we do? Let's ask this young lady right here. Speak up loud.
We should get out quickly.
We should get out quickly. What's your name? Janaya? Say it again? Oh, you're Naya. You're Naya. Okay, you're Naya. Yanaya said we should get out quickly. Everybody say, go Yanaya.
Go, Yanaya.
Now, I'm going to take Yanaya. I love when we do that because they sit there all proud of, yeah.
That's me.
That's good. I'm glad you're proud of that. I'm going to take Yanaya's answer and I'm going to make it a little bit bigger and a little bit better. Is that okay with you? Okay, good. Yanaya is absolutely right. We should get out. But in the fire service, we don't move fast or quickly. Right, you would think we do. No. Let me help you out. It is not in the back of your house. Why?
Because the fire is
Exactly. It is not in the front of your house. Why? Good. So now we know it's not those two places. Give me some other places a meeting place should be. Yes, sir. First of all, let me ask you something. Why are you sitting back there? Is that your desk? Why are you sitting back there? Because you... Oh, that's your desk right there. That's not a punishment area. You sure?
Oh, no, he's a fine young man.
All right, good. Give me a place for me. At the... What's your name? Joshua. Everybody say, go Joshua.
Go, Joshua.
Joshua said at the mailbox. As long as it's your neighbor's mailbox or a mailbox down the street or something, that's a perfect place. But if your mailbox is on your property, should you meet there?
No.
Why not?
Because the fire spreads.
Right. Somebody give me another place. Speak up. I like your earrings too. You welcome. At your friend's house. You can definitely meet at your friend's house. If your friend's house is next door, you can meet at your friend's house as long as your friend's house isn't what?
On fire.
On fire. Exactly. Give me another place. Speak up. Okay, meeting at your neighbor's place is the same at your friend's house. And that's cool, as long as your neighbor's house isn't on what? Fire. Exactly. Give me another place. Yes. At the park. I knew I was going to get somebody to tell me the park, and that's a really cool place to meet, except I need you to be more specific. Because if you, no, not Orange Park. Well, Orange Park, yeah, but Orange Park too far. In other words, be specific of someplace in the park. So if you tell, what's your name? Morgan? Okay. So if Morgan says our meeting place is at the park, where in the park? At the swing set, at the monkey bars, at the water fountain, where in the park? You see what I'm saying? Give us a specific place. At the pond, where in the park. So if the park is cool, but make sure you have a specific place in the park. Okay? Good job. At the basement, what's your name? Ramona. Everybody say, no, Ramona.
No, Ramona.
Because we're in the house. Right? Remember, think about it. If the house is on fire or there's an emergency in your house, do you want to trap yourself in the basement? No. You with me? Look at me. Right, see the smile on your face? You get it now? Right, so think about someplace else. Give me a different place. Give me a safer place. A safer place to meet. No, you came up with the stop road. There. Think of someplace safe. Okay, if your dad's house is on the same block or around the corner and everybody wants to meet there, great. But if your dad's house is 2, 3, 4 blocks away or another city, no, you're not going to walk someplace to your dad's house. You're not. But if it's next door or down the block, of course. And it's not on fire. Exactly. Huh? Where? Your dad's house is far away? You're not sure? Well, think of someplace safe. Think of someplace safe. Don't overthink it. Think of someplace safe. Because when I tell you some really cool places to be at, you're like, hey, I should have thought of that. And it's right next to your house, I guarantee you. It doesn't have to be somewhere you're overthinking. You said somewhere nearby your water. Why? Because the fire? No, you're overthinking. You're overthinking. I'm going to help you out.
A nearby tree.
What's your name? Everybody say, go Nazir.
Go Nazir.
A nearby tree. But make sure you're specific with the tree. Give me 2 more places. At the corner store. We live in East Orange. There's corner stores all over the place.
I know,
so at the corner store. She said, I know, right? At the corner store. What's your name? Ayana. Everybody say, go Ayana.
Go Ayana.
Give me 1 more place. I can't hear her.
You should meet, like, just go down the block.
Go down the block.
Down the block.
Down the block.
Then after that, if you have like a little apartment, stay by that apartment because. And I wanted to talk about something else.
But okay, wait. First, tell me about where we're gonna meet at.
You love it, right?
Meet at somebody else's apartment. But what if you don't know that person? They can hurt you.
No, not like that.
Okay.
Like get out of your house and turn to the apartment over there.
So you're thinking specifically of your house. If you come out your house, there's an apartment building next door. You could do that, but I want you to meet more specifically, maybe in front of the apartment. I don't want you going in people's apartments. And I don't want you knocking on people's door that you don't know. Because people are weird and I don't want them hurting you. That's as blunt as I don't want you to get hurt. Remember, you're looking for a place of safety. Okay? And what's the other, because you've been having your hand up for a minute. What's the other part of your question? What's the other thing? Okay.
You shouldn't meet at your neighbors next door because the houses in East Orange are like this close. And that's what happens to my house.
Ah, that's why, come in. That's why I always catch one. And that's why you're talking to me. Come on. All right, I know, I got it. Where's your street?
My street is
Amherst Street. What's your name? Joan. Let me tell you about this young lady. I always catch 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in a class. This is a special young lady. You're all special. But this young lady right now is special because of this presentation. Because Joan, your classmate, was involved in a fire. Was it funny, Joan? It's not funny. I always use a person like this as a perfect real life example. This young lady's house was involved in a fire. And so she was trying to express to me, that's why she had her hand up going like this, because she can speak that everything that I was speaking about from first-hand knowledge, right? Was it funny? It was very scary. So I applaud her, and we should all applaud her, because she's a very brave young lady to get up and say, everything you're saying is true. And you're right. If your neighbor's house next door, if your house is on fire, we're 2 houses, and my house is on fire, I shouldn't go next door if this house is on fire and it might impinge or attach to this house. But if it's not the case, a lot of times we have fire and it doesn't go to the house next door. So if you want to meet in the yard next door, be my guest, as long as that house is not on fire. Everybody understand that?
Yeah.
Okay, good. What's your one more question?
I live all the way up in my house.
On the third floor?
So I live in the third floor, and I had to like run down the stairs. Then after that, when the apartment I'm living in is tall, that's when my mom moved because like there, you know that?
The fire station? On the outside of the house?
Yes. There was no country, so you can just stick your hand out the window and be like, woo, woo, look at me, everybody look. And there was a daycare right down there. And one time there was a fire there, but it really wasn't.
Let me ask you this in a nutshell. Everybody safe and sound? High five. You put the fire out? Exactly. Good job. Everybody give her a hand.
All right, just letting you know, you're on candid camera. Okay, can you tell me something you learned today? What did you learn today?
I learned about carbon dioxide, and when there's a fire on your clothes, you stop, drop, and roll.
It's funny. What did you learn today, young man?
I learned that when there's a fire in their house, how to get out and don't go to the next neighbor's door, just in case if you don't know them. It's done.
What did you learn today?
I learned today that you can't go back in the house when there's a fire.
That's very important, right? What did you learn today?
I learned today that you were supposed to stop, dropping, roll when the fire's on your clothes.
You learned what?
You're supposed to stop, drop, and roll when fire's on your clothes.
Okay, you didn't know that before?
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Well, what new thing? Tell me
I learned
something
you in second grade.
new. Tell me something you learned today.
They said my name.
When you can't with the gas, when you can't see, and when you can't taste or touch, it's called
Carbon monoxide.
Carbon monoxide.
Okay, very good. Thank you. You want to tell me something that you learned today?
I've learned that I don't have this in my house, a carbon dioxide
Detector.
and now I'm gonna tell my mom to get one, and after that I think that we should be a little bit more cautious with the school, because if you have those windows locked and they're just locked all day and it's like a real fire, and your room doors are locked, you're not gonna really be able to just
Yeah, so maybe you want to write Mr. Dash a letter concerning that, okay? All right, thank you very much.
Bye.
Okay, you want to tell me something you learned today?
I learned that if you see matches somewhere, don't pick it up, let an adult pick it up, and put it somewhere you can see it.
Oh, very nice, very nice. Thank you. Thank you. This is the East Orange Community Charter School Day of learning about fire safety and fire prevention and those things we need to do in the event that there is a fire.